Greetings and welcome to Family Friends and Fusions with Royal. Welcome to the page, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna start trying to do this like an everyday thing, or at least every other day, whatever feels like each day needs to feel. This is totally my style. It is manga / anime cards that I've made. The illustrations are not mine. I'm not the illustratress, but I give many kudos to those manga illustratrices who are, and I would love to predict what is happening within either family, friends, or connections. Okay, today I'm gonna do it. I have 200 of these cards. They mostly don't have words on them, but they have like the expressions, you know. So even if you want to stay, that'd be cool. But if you want to pick by number out of 1, 2, 3, you feeling? Pile 1. And these are not going to be different. This is going to be a whole reading. So I feel like this is going to be like a maze. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I don't know quite yet. Tell me when. Ninja spirits. And we'll begin. I'm hearing 3. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from each, but if you chose 3 and you was just like, I'll stick around unless she says another, it was nice to meet you. Hey, subscribe to the tribe. It's always a vibe. Okay, and I'm gonna keep up with this. This is my creation, and I just want to make sure that I can touch people who might need to hear what's going on to those who are closest to them. So here we go. And I will put pictures up, overlays as we go, so you can keep up. And 2 more. What? Why it come through like that? What? Okay, hold up. Let me take that one. All right. So far, like, it's odd. I have very little that have sayings on them, and this actually popped up in yesterday's this reading. So I might start a playlist. This is number 2 if you're keeping up with me, but it says, please don't leave me, or don't leave me behind, and then these two are arguing over here. All right, in natural spect, this one right here with Inuyasha, she done told him to sit, but it's giving me like someone gave up something. Okay, this kind of turned out to be an 18+ in a weird way. I wasn't intending for it to, but I'm getting like, this is fusions coming out right now in the beginning. And yeah, good. There was a good compromise that happened right after it with Sango and Inuyasha, and dude's looking like, wow, I knew that was gonna happen. You know, when you got couples that argue and then they end up staying together, but like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. Then here we go with the family. They're like, cheers. So I don't know if a child is like definitely involved, so this could be family as well, but it's coming together, like coming to be. The one below that with Inuyasha falling with Kagome, like that whole ladder right there. You see what I mean? So there's been, I'm not even gonna say a situationship, but this connection feels more like a friendship. It's not very serious. First of all, Spy Family, yes, I look at them like they're really married because I love it so much, but they're really not in a way, right? Luffy and Nami, they fighting in the second card and they're friends. Inuyasha and Kagome, they know what they want, but then they act all badass and tough. Like, but yet he's like, they're falling from like heaven after having a good family celebration. You know what I mean? Now, the one beside it with Yor and the cat jumping in her face, I liked this card for many different reasons, but for some reason, cats always give me ancient, okay? Ancient wisdom, divine feminine instincts, right? So, and for her to be surrounded and wanted by many, like, I'm also getting, wow, something just went zoom zoom down the road. I'm getting a lot of the divine feminine in this connection who is awakening her more and more, or that is more of the goal. More opportunities are like clawing for her to expand and open up and feel feel my softness through my claws. I don't know. In a way, it's, ooh, that's kind of wild though. In a way, it's giving me, there's gonna be some sense of some tough love. It ain't permanent though. It's literally 222, y'all. I don't even know if you can really see that. Okay, my left ear just rang. Divine feminine side. And no matter what, you could be male, you could be female, but however you take that within, devotion to your inner temple. Because I was definitely about to say ancient Egypt. The cat, so much respect. When you respect, ladies, your womb, when you respect your physical whole body, when you are giving your health, not only your mental health, because it's a relief as you work on your whole being. As you work on your whole being, your vibration just keeps lifting and lifting and lifting. Now, this does require, this might have to require freaking moving on for a bit. Oh, and he's carrying a sword, so D. We just got over Mercury retrograde. Today's the last day and it's messing with me still. But this is giving me like, it's not permanent, 10-10 on a time. But you're gluing pieces together, possibly, and it's gonna be uplifting. It's gonna be rewarding at the end. Now, this card comes up as the last one showing for me. For the moment, you don't react. I'm gonna pick up pile 1 if that was the next one you were guesstimating. Don't react. Because whatever it is, I don't care if it, okay, whoa, deep message for someone here. There's an inner child wound that I feel like goes as far back as childhood. This could have to do with someone who you looked up as a superhero or inspiring, or you just this was the one person in life that you loved and respect and cherished. And I feel like there could have been, either if there wasn't a complete 360 with you in this connection, which I'm gonna say about 80% since it's a public reading, but within yourself something snapped. And it's time for you, it's okay for you to be soft again. Because look in the beginning, when she's looking at her own daddy and saying, you know, please don't leave me behind. Like, that feeling is coming up for some reason, 12/12. You could be seeing a lot of threes. I also saw a lot of license plates today that, or receipts with 88 and we'll say 7 and 1, or 6177. Like I was seeing numbers like that that were coming out to be an angel number. Okay, you could be noticing the same thing. Stop what you're doing. I loved this card of Kagome staring at Inuyasha's tree because it reminds me of ancestors, of remembering how far back your bloodline goes. The more you're soft with yourself, this is what I was saying in the last one, the more you nurture yourself, crazy enough, I'm going to say it like this. I'm not going to say you're not going to get anything in this lifetime. I'm saying what you start and plant and seed here now. And the thing is, I know I'm hearing a lot of people say, I'm ready for the different version of me. In order to be the different version of you, you got to be different. If you know you haven't been, and I'm not getting on to nobody, this is just me, like I'm speaking what's flowing through, because I feel like I would be hard on myself right now. Okay, but don't be, because there might be things that aren't very nurturing for you, but you've been well aware of it. You ain't no fool, and you know that. You're about to start a fool's journey, and I feel like it feels to you, collective, it feels really foreign. Because how can you feel like a fool? How can you feel fun, free, frolicky when you've been under so much pressure? And if this is containing to someone who's doing cross reading for a relationship, or it's about a relationship, there's a mirror here. There's so much love with this connection, even as friendship. If this has to do with anything, because there's some of my Luffy cards are out here, and I more so contain that towards the friends group. I'm not gonna lie, there might be, if I'm just gonna look strictly at those cards that came out, they're all not great, except his. What's up? He's smiling, but it's not so great. We'll get some more. We still got some more to pull. Hey, if you've made it here this far and you're still with me, let me know down in the comments. Comment pen and paper emoji. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. You wanna know something? That's deep. That's deep, spirit. Because this was the last card, you know, put 2 and 2 together with paper and a tree. Not only am I hearing whatever it is you're creating right now, whatever it is you're and you could have written, manifested this. You could have been in so many transits of so many different emotions already to where you could feel this. But it's gonna, like, it's really a roller coaster. That's how fun this ride is going right now. In this moment. It's getting out. It's gonna be out there. It's gonna be great. Or, of course, this person is either, I'm gonna say, contemplating. No, actually not. It's the bottom of the deck. She running towards the hearts. So communication is coming forward since I put her under old dude walking away. There's gonna be why am I feeling like someone had to get locked up for a bit? even if not for real, like spiritual, like spiritual jail. I'm not gonna say prison. This has been for a few months. The other person, like, I'm gonna say 5 to 6 months. They've been gone or something happened. Is that it with this deck? Yep. Okay. Last one, pile 2. We're gonna see if I need to pull any of my anime tarot or oracle cards. I don't really even know what to call these, but we'll go with it, right? Let me know any ideas down in below. Oh, you know what? That's it. That's all I needed to pull from 2 right now. I'm gonna take that as a sign that you need a ramen reading. Okay. That's interesting. Someone's gonna be eating good. Like, I feel like someone's gonna be informed. Below this card is her eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, the outcome is so much better without, I hate to say it, because they talk about it in my therapy group all the time. Violence. A little bit of violence. And this is also giving me the month of April. The 17th could be significant. Okay. Sailor Mars. Pay attention to your Mars sign, because I'm hearing quite loudly. I think I'm going to basically do a part 2. I'm gonna do a part 2 because I gotta set up my ramens for you. Wow, what a good catch up though. It was a good catch up. This was indubitably a great catch up to this series, to this topic. This is a good debate. If you're starting out here with me on day 2, or I don't know, Infinity 2, I'm still coming up with it as I go. But stick around, stick around. I love you, soul warriors. If this is where we part ways, thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy. If you came from picking team 3 first, let me know that. Okay, engage. I will transpire back, and I am very grateful to have crossed paths with you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, so that we can like all catch the algorithm, because subscribe to the tribe. It's a vibe. And yeah. All right, I love you guys. Peace.